With surf angling becoming increasingly popular, many fishermen are seeking the finer points of accurate distance casting. With this in mind, we join international casting champion Jack Albee as he rigs a 6.5-inch sidecast reel filled with 12-pound monofilament nylon onto a 14-foot tubular glass rod. Because of the strong current, Jack has added a 2-ounce sinker to assist cast his bait of whole garfish. Lead weight is always kept to the minimum, as this gear casts successfully even when unweighted baits are used. We move down the beach to study the action in a good power cast. The ability to cast well means accurate directing and placing of a bait, often reaching fish which would otherwise be missed. Distance casting is not hard to learn. Let us slow down the actions and consider them. The drop of line from rod tip to bait is usually 3 foot to 6 foot, dependent on conditions. By restraining the line against the spool edge with either the fingers or thumb during casting, possibility of line becoming fouled is avoided. When casting heavy weights, some anglers take a secondary grip on the line against the rod with the right hand. With arms apart and comfortably stretched, the rod is brought over the shoulder in an arc. Note that the reel takes a position above the rod during the cast. We see how these things blend to give a well-directed distance cast. The drive through with the right arm giving power, while the left arm brings the rod butt across the body to a position beside the left leg. This allows the line to strip freely from the reel without being impeded by clothing or gear. The point of line release is soon learned in practice. Premature release of line will cause skying and loss of distance. Late release gives a cast driven at the water. During fishing, this well-balanced set of gear gives the acme of comfort. Rod butt in leather rod bucket, elbows at the side, hands always at the ready. Fishing or casting from rocks, beach or waist deep in water is done without any hint of undue strain and with absolute freedom from casting snarls or backlash, which are not encountered with this gear. The fingers of the left hand act as a telltale when a bite occurs, then the powerful direct wind of the sidecast takes over to hook and land the fish. Jack often finds fish when they are scarce through his ability to cast good distance. Such a fish was this tailor, brought in from well out. Hooks out of the fish, he snaps the head back and throws it onto the sand to allow it to bleed and retain prime eating condition. A quick look back along the rod to see everything is clear and ready, and the bait is driven out in search of fish. With little practice, you too can attain this ease in casting if you care to try these methods.